Welcome folks to Final Fantasy World Vision. Today we're gonna take a look at Lilyth. I've already made a video about Lilyth, but this is gonna be a little bit more in depth on the previous one. So Lilyth is a knight, pretty much like Whisper. Her job is to debuff the enemies while staying alive. She's also a soldier and ranger. So she's very versatile and you can use her in whatever config you want. Personally, I prefer to use her as a ranger. And let's go and take a look. See, first, let me strip her of her favorite equipments. Spoiler alert. Alright, let's remove this one, remove this one, remove the bells. Alright, so the base of Lilyth, the base stats, she's actually pretty good. She's got a nice chunk of HPs. She's got good agility, 54. It's not the best, but I've seen worse. Dexterity and luck are average. Attack is decent. It's much more than what I've seen other people sport. And she's got a nice 8% defense, which is always welcome. Her Trustmaster is the Flame Blade. Not a bad weapon for a knight with fire attack up. Obviously there's much better out there, especially for new players. So now the question becomes, do I take her to 99 or 120? Well, that's what we're about to find out. Her abilities are basically the ones of a knight. We have Power Break, we have Magic Break, Speed Break, all the breaks in the world. We have Divine Virtue, which increase our own max HP, and if you take her to EX, they're gonna restore AP medium. As for support, we have Divine Protection for debuffing resistance, HP up, and then we've got a Ranger lore from the Ranger, self-sacrifice and focus. Alright, so depending on which way you go with her, with soldier, she gets some nice abilities like Hard Slash, Hazard Spin, and what is that? Hazard Break. Yeah, Hazard Break is not bad. It's a nice AoE, but the problem with the soldier's ability is that they consume their own HP, and it's significant. Not only it costs AP to use, but it also drains your hit points, which is something you don't want. For the also Paralyzing Edge is decent. By the way, sorry about that. The Ranger, also we have AP Crusher that reduces target AP. And we have the Trinity Break, which is the basic of the bread and butter of a knight. For the Ranger, we have Barrage, which is a very important ability for dealing damage in a big area. We have Supercharge, we have Charge, we have Vigilance, which is a buff, Sharpshoot, guaranteed hit, and Poison Arrow. So you can either choose between Barrage and sadly the Ranger sub-job, it's good for AoE damage, that is for sure. The problem with that we cannot deal enough damage to the enemy, so it's really up to you. The EX job offers us max HP up and limit up, damage limit up, which is pretty standard. We have the AP Break enhancement because it enhances range, Divine Healing enhancement, and the AP Devastator, which deals large damage to targets within range and reduces the AP of the targets. Now, that's to be said that AP Crusher removes all the AP, while the AP Devastator just removes a small quantity of AP. So that is something you need to take into account. So what do we use her for? You can go with Ranger like I have now, or you can go with like Soldier. Now if you go with Ranger, let's go with Ranger Low, I think it's Focus. Okay, we're gonna lose 300 HPs. We're gonna get some we're gonna get some missile attack and reduce activation time. Now in my case, if you go with Soldier, of course you're gonna change from Focus to HP up. In my case, since I have a ranged team for fire, I'm gonna use the ranged subject with focus and self-sacrifice. Now sadly that means she's gonna take more damage because it lowers her resistances. So yeah, she's gonna be a little bit vulnerable, but she's resistant to blind, slow and charm. With that being said, obviously reflex is the best ability of the three for reaction because it procs so many times. Master ability, it's just max HP 30. One day we're gonna have her master ability 2, maybe, possibly. So let's take a look-see at the Espers. Now, this one is used by Luarta, but this, if you're going for ranged, it's a good Esper. Anything else? What do I recommend? Let's take a look-see at the fire Espers, which are really in a very shameful position right now. Now, obviously, we start with Lilyth. Lilyth has missile attack up, so you can get this one up. Also, fire attack, nice, so you can get these two bonuses. We have Ifrit, fire attack up, and pierce attack. Obviously, not good for her. This is gonna give me HP up and pierce attack up, which is obviously not good. This is for Luarta. And this is Phoenix. Fire attack up, and then you got some defense up. And Lamia is strike attack up. So we've seen that unless I wanna dedicate myself to missile attacking, there isn't much in the way of Espers. So the best Esper for her is something very generic, if I can find it. Like, Odin is not bad because it gives you the ability to go with slashing. Alright, we got slash attack up here. However, if you're going for ranged, so this is best used if you have a soldier. If you're going for range combat, you probably want something else. Let's go to the formation so we can see what we have. Come on, game, I know you can do it. Let's go to my... no. Why do we... oh, because I made a +6 weapon. There you go. Enjoy. So she has Odin. What else did I have leveled up? Resonance, please, thank you very much. Yeah, we have Phoenix, we have Ifrit. So we can go with Phoenix, for instance. Ifrit, I do not know if it's a good idea. Now, the agility you get from Odin is great, because he's got 20 agility. So you're gonna be fast, super fast. Now, since we're going with that, let me go. Oh, we have no resonance. Probably with the Lilyth. Let's go and use the... yeah, for this showcase, I'm gonna go with, like, probably the Phoenix. Alright, so for vision cards, let me change that. For vision cards, you should be getting the something to boost fire attack. Now, we already have... sorry, we already have the vision card from Brachiosaur, from Luarta, so it's gonna improve my missile attack up, agility up, and yeah. So that's one vision card. How about... do I have anything else? No. Okay, cool. Let's look for something that gives me fire attack up. Now there is Lilyth vision card, which increases slash attack, and magic attack resistance, and defense. Alright, so this is her vision card. Now, of course, you can change that and go look for something else. Now, we have attack up for fire people, slash attack up to self, and critical damage up 18. This is nice, especially if you're going for crits. I'm looking specifically, like Ifrit, sure, whatever. There was a card, I don't remember which one, that gave you fire attack. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I just don't remember. Right? Maybe just I have too many vision cards. Now this is not for you. Of course you can use this one if you're going for soldier, but this is more for earth unit. Fire attack up. This is the Serpent Lamia Queen. It doesn't give you much, but it's good for Ice Eater. And fire attack up 20%. So this increases your general overall fire damage. Fire damage abilities by 20%. So it's a good card overall. This gives you a little bit more attack, but it gives you crit damage. And also increase your party attack. So I'm gonna take this one. For a secondary vision card, usually Chocobo is nice because it gives you agility and defense up, and it gives that to the entirety of your party. Now, obviously, you can use different vision cards like this one, but overall, I think the Chocobo is the best vision card to have in a slot because it's so powerful. Also, Rain. I understand you like that, but can you give us Ramada Vision card? Thank you very much. Okay, for weapons. Okay, she has the Flame Tongue +5. You can farm this weapon in the Farplane archive. She also has the Brigandine, which is defense based. And for Trustmaster, you can skip bells. So I can go with, say, this one, Saiga Gauntlet, right? I have some of that, so I can give the bells to someone else, someone who can actually use them. Don't ask me who, though. So yeah, let's see what we can do with Lilyth. Let's go to the Farplane archive. Alright, let's go to the events. Pick up the one from, yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. Let's go with a Brutal Quest. And we're gonna see what she can do in a range form. So ideally you want to use her as a debuffer. Okay? But the Knight's abilities are not very powerful, so it is what it is. Okay, Luarta is gonna do Luarta things. We have dual trigger here. We can take care of that. Do I? I was thinking more like, what if I gave aim fire?
Thanks, that's much better. Are you okay? Well,
Now Lilyth is gonna be doing some real nice damage on this wolf. Yeah, we can take care of the wolf, or we can revitalize.
you will rue the day.
You will rue the day, indeed. How about Sharpcast?
Everyone ready?
Everyone ready? Sure. Meteor is not gonna do that much damage because she's not. I might go with Quicken again on Lilyth. Alright, so Rain doing Rain things. She's gonna take some damage. Chocobo spawns. He's gonna do a big AoE. No, he's not. He's gonna disable Rain. Wow, thank you, game.
Thanks to that, I can
We can now do some nice shenanigans. Let's begin. We have Supercharge to take care of this Chocobo. Is he gonna die? Well, that depends on whether or not we... Ooh. So these guys are just weak. I can go with Barrage. AP Devastator and AP Crusher. Man, I can lob AP Devastator. No, I cannot. So AP Crusher. So we need to take care of these guys, basically. Why? Because you're taking care of the wolves? No, 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 wolves are not a problem. So you know what? We're gonna go with Supercharge.
I will not hold back.
And a crit takes care of the Chocobo, so 6.5k damage, not bad. Now, we have Rapid Fire, we can take care of this Chocobo. 7.6k damage, of course it's Luarta. And Xenoglossy, do some damage, do some shenanigans. Okay, do we have a Zuna? Yes, we have. Okay, cast it on Rain. There you go, disable remove. Nice. Okay, it's her turn again. She can go with a P Devastator. Why do you not go like... I hate when you cannot cast moves. Why are you not going for like the square that is right here? I don't understand. There you go. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not planning on winning this one with this team, by the way. And she's dead.
I can't fall. Not here.
What? What did you say? I don't know. Okay, Astral Guard, thank you very much. And go away. Alright, can you raise, by the way? No, you cannot. Shion's fire, sure. Let's go with that. I'm gonna go Sidewinder. That's gonna take care of... Ooh, that's a nice move.
I don't miss my mark.
And now we just trigger some of these chocobos.
Marks are off.
Alright, can we do anything else? Now we've got Barrage that can take care of this guy. Okay, this is gonna... Ooh. I would like to do a lot of damage, thank you very much. I could take care of the wolf, to be honest. Can we just remove the AP from this guy? Yes, we can. So, there you go. That's Lilyth's job. She removes APs. Holy shit. Well, it's specified. Those guys were level 99, so... until they make a rerun of Final Fantasy, I am not sure I want. Okay, let's take care of these guys and just move away. Okay, it's got aggro, so it's fine. Okay, now can... Ooh, I think we can do a nice move here. But we don't have the APs. Alright, I guess. Alright. Let's just go with a standard attack. So, Shining Nova, sure, I guess. Alright, get out of the way, Rain. No, that means get out of the way. Okay, so as you can see, we have eliminated the APs from the boss, which is great. I can now throw a barrage and kill a Chocobo and almost, but we have Phoenix, so I might need to use Flames of Rebirth. Alright, before everyone dies, let's use the Esper over there. Nicely done. Sad, but it is what it is. Okay, so can we use that ability? Sidewinder, yes. Let's go with that. Alright, we got more enemies. So it's very important that we disable that enemy, because by disabling that enemy, it doesn't cast anything. So Lilyth is extremely good just because of that ability. And now I can come in and we take out the Chocobo and the boss with a barrage of 9k damage. Excellent. Now Rain is gonna do Rain Stings. Alright. And Duarte is gonna take the kill because she's a DPS. Probably. You're not gonna do anything. Okay, fine. Sure. You cannot raise anyone. She's gonna turn into a crystal. It's cool. We've got this. Okay, you can just shoot, right? You have supercharge. No problem. We're gonna take out the enemy with Lilyth. So as you can see, she's not that bad actually. She's a solid investment.
Now that's a job well done.
She's not the fastest tool in the box, but because we took out Odin, now if you go with a soldier, she's gonna be even faster because she has Odin. However, she doesn't have the bow, and in this case, because I have like Luarta with me, I'm gonna go with Ranger. If I had a different DPS and I had a physical DPS, I don't know, like someone else, then I would maybe a slashing DPS. I would go with Odin and Soldier. So she's very flexible. She has that big ass AP removal, and she can regen with Divine Virtue and doesn't need the bells. So overall, I think she's a worthy 120 out of the 5 units that you can get, aside from ultra rare units, obviously. She is actually pretty darn good. Yeah, so don't forget to farm for the sword, which is the best sword in slot for her. But yeah, I absolutely recommend you get Lilyth to 120. She's actually very reliable, dependable. She can disable bosses or dangerous foes with the AP Crusher. And if you have like enemies without full APs, you can use the AP Devastator to remove the APs from a group of enemies. So overall, she does what she's supposed to do in a good way. Sadly, again, debuffing enemies is not something you are gonna use, so she suffers from that. That's their biggest drawback, is she cannot debuff properly. Because in this game, sadly, it's not a drawn out battle, so usually fights, you either kill the enemy or the enemy kills you, or basically you leave him with a bit of health. So it's at best you hit and the enemy is down. So debuffing the enemy doesn't really help you that much. But if you're starting out, maybe yes, it will help you. So anyway, do I recommend this unit 220? Yes. If anything, for the boobs. Alright? And she's a redhead. And boobs. But overall, she's a very good unit. I will totally recommend you level her up. That being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.